How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mac here, coach of the Sacramento Saints / playing in week 3 of the TGR Mythical Mayhem League up against Dunn, coach of the Midland Marowaks. You can see our team above, their team down below. Both teams ready to speed, of course, as well as 6 Pokemon that we are bringing and the 6 Pokemon I think Dunn is going to bring to our match. Part of the game plan here is around redirection. We have a fair amount of setup here, and so redirection really helps that, as well as just like they have some pretty scary threats on their side. Deoxys attack does insane damage, and Miraidon does insane damage, so being able to pull those away from some of our more offensive threats is really nice. And then we have a handful of priority as well. We have priority on Rayquaza with extreme speed, and we have priority with Ice Shard on Qianpao. I think both of those are going to be nice because they could go with a pretty fast Tailwind plan, which would be pretty solid against our team. And Power Herb. I'm just going to tell you that Zacian has Power Herb, and I'm going to let you think on that for a little bit. You'll see it in game, but I'm going to let you think on it for a minute, like, why does he have Power Herb? Y'all about to see. Anyway, we'll see what Dunn decides to bring in just a moment. Alright, here we are in the match, and team's a little bit different than I was expecting. He did actually bring the rain mode, which I didn't think was going to come here, but as you can see it is. Oh, and there's actually no Iron Jugulis too. Okay, I definitely missed that so we shared Terra types at the beginning, and so I kind of knew that the rain mode was coming because I was looking at like, oh, he's got Politoed and Ludicolo, but I actually missed there's no Jugulis. That part's actually really interesting to me. So that means there's no Tailwind option, which I would have expected it to be around. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised at that. Does anything else get Tailwind here? I don't think so, which is fine. You know, it's not really that big a deal. I think I start with Buzz, though. I think it's just fairly good against everything that's here. There's nothing that's really hitting it for good damage. And I also kind of want to lead... Oh, actually, no. I think I should lead Zacian as well. I do want this as a defensive switch in. And then the last one is a little interesting. I think... Oh, actually, I need Ray, right? Because I need it for the weather mode. Yeah, I really need that for the weather mode, I think. Okay, this should be a good one. I'm interested to see what Dunn's cooked up for me. He's got some really interesting Terra types too. The Emboar is Terra Bug, which is like, would not have expected that in the slightest. And what was the other one that I thought was really interesting? Actually, that might have been it. Deoxys is Terra Normal, so there probably is extreme speed stuff going on here. Okay, we do see the Miraidon. Makes a lot of sense here. I think I'm just going to go for an attack on Miraidon immediately. Because I could see like a potential feint play coming out here. Like both feint and fake out are pretty solid in this scenario. So I think my play is Electro Web though. Is it Electro Web? Electro Web sounds kind of nice. I could also just follow me, but I actually think it's more likely he's going to go for like Dazzling Gleam. And then I think I protect on this turn. If he feints and then like attacks, like it is what it is, but that means I get off an Electro Web. If he goes for like Fake Out and like maybe Fake Out on the Electabuzz and attack, then like Electabuzz will take a good amount of damage, but I think that kind of helps us just to see what he's going for and that kind of stuff. So he does go for Fake Out. Okay, cool. So we block the Fake Out there, which is really solid. And then we'll have to see what he's going to go for here. He goes for U-turn. Interesting. So, okay, that makes me think it might be a choice item of some kind. We didn't really get to see too much in terms of like speed tiers right there, but yeah, I think it's fine. Not taking very much damage is really good though. And this Electro Web, ooh, this Electro Web is really good. Like, yeah, this is fantastic. Getting a speed drop on both of these mons is incredible. Because now I should be able to outspeed the Deoxys, and we for sure outspeed the Tinkaton. So I think I just go for an Electro Web again. That'll KO the Deoxys, and then I think I just want to... Does it make sense to Terra this mon? I don't think so. I almost actually want to just use Dig on the Tinkaton though. Like, that's kind of the mon I'd be using it on. The question is, if I don't KO, I probably do, right? Let's just hit it. We'll find out. We're about to find out if this does enough damage. We get the power herb. Oh, they have Shuka Berry. Okay, good to know. That's some good prep right there then. That's some pretty solid prep. I don't think I take a Gigaton Hammer. Oh, and they're actually even faster still. Okay, that's all right. Eviolite's a little rough, like losing that, but we pick up a Deoxys KO. We'll give it even less speed on this Gigaton, which is nice. And I'm assuming Gigaton Hammer probably KOs Zacian. Ooh, it doesn't. Okay, that's solid. That's really solid. And now you have Miraidon again. So I think this time I go for... Yeah, I think on this play I go for Follow Me. And then I think I just go for Play Rough on the Miraidon. Nothing really wants to take a Play Rough that could come in. And if this does Terra, then it Terras into Fairy, and then we'll deal with it from there. But I think this is the play. This is the way to go, I think. Okay. Now, does this Miraidon have Protect? I'm kind of expecting it not to. And no Weather Mode. Okay, that's fine. And he does go for the Terra Fairy, so he'll lose the weakness, but that's fine. Oh, you know what? Oh, this is going to be Dazzling Gleam, huh? I'm probably losing both mons here, actually. I think that could still be okay, but I would much rather have not lost both. Because I think this is actually just going to be Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, it's just exciting. I think that's going to be enough to take us both out then. Because I'm pretty low. Ooh! Oh, I actually lived? Oh, man, if I had gone for... Okay, that's a little unfortunate. Now, I think my best... I mean, I just go into Urlacher here, right? This mon looks incredible against both of these. And then I think my play is... You know, I want to Protect, and I want to Sludge Wave. That should do good damage into both of these mons. Alternative is everything is weak to ground now, except for the Miraidon, right? But if I get some chip on the Miraidon, then I can finish it off with the Extreme Speed. So I think that's probably the way to go. Let's go and do that. Okay, that's fine with me, I think. I'd rather not... I'd rather not have... This might be okay. We'll see if this is okay. And you Protect. Okay, so this is gonna do nothing. Ah, that's really unfortunate. I considered Earth Power too, just because like there wasn't anything that resisted it. But yeah, now I'm wondering if it makes any sense to do that. Do I want to save Electabuzz? It's just gonna die to a Fake Out, right? And like he's almost sure going for it. You know what? I'm just gonna... Do I want to swap though? Like, does it make any sense to swap here? I could Volt. I could Volt Switch and kind of be happy with that. Because I think it makes a lot of sense to Fake Out the... Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense to Fake Out the Urlach, actually. I'm gonna go for Earth Power here too. I think I Earth Power... both of these mons make a lot of sense to Earth Power, actually. I think the Tinkaton's the one I'm a little more scared of, so let's go do that. Yeah, considered like going for a second Protect, considered swapping. I don't know. I think what I ended up making a play on here was probably fine though. Okay, and that's quite a bit of damage there. But this is gonna be solid. The Emboar can't yeah, the Emboar can't... Oh, how do I do this then? So it can't Terra, so Extreme Speed's gonna be enough to KO it. We do still have a Terra Fairy. I'm kind of assuming that this is Specs, actually. How do I want to do this? I think, you know, I think my play is to Protect here, and I think it's just to Sludge Wave. I just want to get this chip damage on Miraidon. I know I can kill Emboar from full with probably either one of these mons. So I think that's probably the way to go. Let's get some damage on them. We'll see if they go for a Protect on Emboar. I think it makes some sense to do that. But I have a feeling that this this Miraidon is choiced into choice Scarf. Like I feel like it's choice Scarf here. We'll see how much damage this does. Okay, yeah, that kind of bounces, so we're pretty solid here. This should do a fairly solid amount into this Miraidon, and then I think my play is to like extreme speed the Miraidon here. I'm hoping this does enough that it puts it in range. What the hell is that? What? Are you kidding me? That did 0 damage. What? All right, well, all right, I guess I'm tearing this. That was rough. All right, I'm gonna hit this, and then Icy Wind, I guess? I'm gonna Icy Wind. That was... How did that do 0 damage? You've gotta be kidding me. I mean, I gotta KO the Emor. Like, the worst case scenario is if this thing is like Focus Sash or something, but I feel like if it's Focus Sash, it wouldn't have Drain Punch. Oh my god, I can't believe it. How did that do 0 damage? Miraidon took nothing from that attack. Oh, and you're... How do you have all the berries? All right, I mean, this is still gonna do a good amount of damage, but that's not a KO. And if they lock into Drain Punch, or like if they use Drain Punch here, then that's a little tough. And they go for Head Smash. That's still probably KOs. Okay, we're gonna lose this first one. All right, so at least I know about some berries here, though. Like, that's actually pretty solid info. Even if it means we're gonna lose this. Did they KO themselves? Interesting. Yeah. But I can't beat this Miraidon. It just took no damage. Like, yeah, that was insane. How did that take nothing from Sludge Wave? So Dazzling Gleam will pick up the game here. I guess I could have maybe played a little bit different in terms of positioning. That terrain lasted a really long time too. I'm kind of surprised it never ended. But I feel pretty certain that this is Scarf, just in the way he was playing it and how that ended up going. So, dang, all right. So we have 2 berries that we need to worry about here. If I can pop one of them early on, then it really opens up the rest of the team. Yeah. But yeah, the Kobo Berry and the Shuka Berry were both really, really solid. But I can get rid of both of them, or I can get enough chip damage to KO stuff. So I'm not too concerned about it. But I do need to make sure that I'm playing around it. And then knowing that Deoxys is faster than even -1, like at -1 it's still faster than Electabuzz, was kind of rough. I thought that it would be slower. So, okay, so I think lead-wise here, does it make sense for me to switch things up? I almost want to. Do I bring... How do I want to play this? I don't actually know if it makes any sense for me to bring this Mon. Like, the best case scenario is, like, on lead, I can get rid of terrain, but then they just come back in and reset it later, right? I think I'm going to lead with this and here, and I think I almost want to bring Same 4. Because I think if I can get enough chip damage on stuff to put them in range, then I feel a lot better about how this match looks. I have some solid switch-ins, so I feel pretty solid about that too. And also, if I ever get a Sword Stance up, then that also looks really solid. Yeah, let's go and do this. Because I could also see a world where I lead with... so, like, on this lead, I, like, protect, swap in Electabuzz, follow me, Swords Dance, and then, like, now I'm doing really, really good damage. We'll see. Deoxys Tinkaton. Okay. I wish I knew more about this Deoxys set. Do I just want to double attack Deoxys? Or do I want to get damage on Tinkaton? I almost want damage on Tinkaton. I think I like this play, and I think I like Or do I get some shit damage so that way I can KO with a Swords Dance? That's also kind of interesting to me. But I'm also kind of worried about, you know, let's swap BU out. Yeah, let's do this. I don't know how I feel about this play. I think it can make some sense. Deoxys has so much coverage though that I'm kind of concerned about it having an Ice Beam. Okay, that's fine with me. That's actually, yeah, that's okay. And I have Thunder Wave. Okay, that's also fine because that's gonna hit Buzzley. And then Icy Wind is gonna get a little bit of speed control. I think my play here is to protect the Buzz and that's a crit. That's all funny. I think my play is here to protect Buzz, and I think I just go for... I think I just break the Chookaberry here. I mean, that's one option, right? The other option is I just go for another Icy Wind. Does that make any sense? Not really. I think it's probably just better. I just hit the Deoxys here, and I think I protect Buzz on this turn. Yeah, let's protect Buzzley on this turn. Because I don't want to get hit with a knockoff here, and I kind of want to get damage on, yeah. I'm kind of okay with my Choice Scarf being, or not my Choice Scarf, my Silk Scarf being knocked off on, yeah, that's not very much damage. That's fine. Okay, so we'll get some solid damage here. Oh, that just KOs. Okay, that's perfect. See, that's what we want. So we've taken no damage on anything, really, and we've KO'd him on. Okay, this is a much better start. What do you bring in now? Because I have a good amount of bulk on both these mons, and I still have Follow Me as an option. You bring in Embor. I think that's fine. That seems really good, actually. I think I just want to... I think I want to break the Chookaberry on Tinkaton now. So I know they're Bug as an option here. I'm actually not packing any water moves, which is kind of funny. But I think it's just fine for me to get damage on this. Let's break the berry that's there. And then I almost want to just... Can I Volt? Oh, I'm a little worried about... Yeah, let's Volt Switch. I want to Volt Switch here, I think. The Tinkaton is... Well, I could Volt Switch here. If I get enough damage on this, then... yeah, let's go and do that. And you are... Okay, you're Terra. I think the Embor is about to Terra. Yep, okay, they're gonna go with Terra, Bug, Embor. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of hype. That's kind of cool. It's pretty sweet. So I think my play here is... yeah, I think it's just to... And you faint. Oh. So you're attacking that spot. I feel like something's gonna take a head smash. Is it gonna be you? It can't really be Ray, right? I think it has to be Majesty. This is kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of rough. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna take a lot of damage, I think. Flare Blitz. Okay. Okay. That feels more reasonable. I'm feeling much better about that actually. And we popped the Chookaberry. Okay, that's solid. So now that how do I want to do this? I think I could just Earth Power again on this spot, and I think I want to protect here. Well, they could go for Feint, right? They've shown Feint, they've shown Fake Out, they've shown Gigaton Hammer, and they've shown T-Wave. I don't think it makes sense for me to Terra this mon. I could also just straight up play rough this. And I think I basically just trade 1 for 1. The alternative is actually I just go for the dig here. Actually, I like that a little bit better. I think I go Ice Beam here. We go dig here. Cool. And I think this is going to be enough that we can break the KO the Tinkaton because it doesn't have the berry anymore. And then Ice Beam, it's not going to be enough to like KO the Embor, but it'll be damage basically, and damage is good. So I could have probably targeted the Emvor as well, but I think this probably makes more sense than the alternative. And we still have some good speed control in the back. Yeah. I also still have my Terra. I'm kind of expecting to lose both these mons here, just based on how damage looks. But I think my play is to Icy Wind if I can survive. Well, hold up. I still have Terra, right? Do I Terra Poison, forever live these hit? Yeah, I do. This is the way to go. And I think my play here is Protect. Yeah, let's do that. Because I think I Terra Poison. This means Dazzling Gleam does a lot less damage. I've messed this up somehow, but I still have Emvor. Dunnakhiin, and there's no Polybite because we already gave the Oxus. Yeah, these are the last 2 mons though. I think that this locks into Dazzling Gleam though. And then we're not going to take much damage, and they've shown that they're going for Drain Punch into Swampert, so this seems good. Wait, couldn't I have just gone for Earth? No, this Maraudon's... It just seems to be too bulky. Like how... Yeah, see, this was the play. Okay, I think this Terra actually gives me... I think this Terra kind of gives me the game now. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how fast all this stuff is. But I think Miraidon's actually still going to be faster. But I think it lets me... yeah, I think this is probably the way to go. I think I want more chip on this. That probably seems like the right play, right? Let's go for more chip here. And then if I can be faster, that would be awesome. So let's gonna do that. Actually, does this? I don't even know if this still works. This might not be good enough. Oh, we are faster still. Okay, good. Okay, that actually might means that they're either maybe they're Modest Scarf or they're Specs. I haven't really been keeping track of what the damage output looks like, but okay, this looks a lot better. And here we can just go for Ice Beam. That'll be enough, and then I can just go for Play Rough as well. And that's okay. Okay, cool. So obviously game 2 went a lot better. I think we've got some nice options in terms of like reads there. The first couple of turns played out really well. The switches felt like they were solid. Knowing that Zacian's faster than Miraidon after a drop from Icy Wind is really good, actually. So I'm glad I actually went for that. I was really debating that move, if it was the right play or not. But I think I'm probably bringing Sam 4. I just trying to think about like a reason to switch it up, and I don't know. I can't think of really a reason. Like, I think I need Ray in just in case of the weather mode. I actually think their weather mode probably doesn't look that great because I also have Water Absorb Cacturn too. So maybe that's another side of it. But I think in a general sense this is probably the way to go. I like the lead scenarios that I had there, so I think I might just have that as another option again if they switch things up. Like, you know, I have options to play around it. I think honestly Buzzley is kind of a nice lead. It's just the Deoxys that's kind of annoying, isn't it? So maybe although Urlacher actually has really good damage against basically everything. So maybe this is okay. Getting rid of the Shuka Berry was really nice, and then I didn't have to worry about the Koba Berry in that second game. I could also consider like if they're going for Dunnakhiin leads though, then like Follow Me Sword Stance isn't really that good actually. I think this is okay. I mean, I could... Actually, I kind of like this. This kind of threatens that lead. So if they don't lead Tink, then I can kind of mess around with that as a possibility. If they do lead Dunnakhiin, then I'm probably looking to switch. It'd probably be what I'm thinking. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think this works. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be an interesting one. I felt really good about how the game 2 went, but I still don't know. There's so much damage output. And Miraidon took like 0 from a Sludge Wave, which was like kind of disappointing. Oh, isn't this good? This feels good for me. Can't I just, wait, can't I Terra Sword Stance? No, maybe not. Okay, let me think about this actually. I think the play might be go Urlacher, and is this a protect turn? This might be a protect turn. Or it could be a Volt Switch turn. Does Volt Switch make any sense here? Because I could Volt Switch the Deoxys. I could Volt Switch the Deoxys to go into... I don't like that. Is it Protect or is it Electro Web? I think it's Protect. Yeah, I don't know. This one's kind of a tough lead. Because I'm considering like Extreme Speed from Deoxys being a potential problem. But I know Earth Power KOs it from full, which is nice. And Miraidon goes U-turn. Okay, now I think that this is choiced. So I think I can play around that, actually. Ooh. Okay, I like that, actually. Okay, so in that case, I think I just go Earth Power here. And I'm just going to Volt their U-turn. There's nothing they can go into that kind of stops that from happening. I know Deoxys does have Protect. I'm pretty sure I saw it in the last game. But I don't think this one does. Yep, that's fine. And I think they're U-turning again. Like, you've got to be Specs, right? Yeah. So I'm just gonna, whatever they bring in here, I get a free Volt Switch on. And I'm wondering what they go into, actually. Is it like Tinkaton, maybe? Yeah, it's Tinkaton. Okay, I think I go into Ray, pivot out, back out into Electabuzz. Yeah, I think I go into Ray, pivot back to Electabuzz. Yeah. I could also see like a feint coming off here, but I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, Earth Power's gonna get blocked. But I think I still want to go after the Deoxys. I kind of like that still. So I think I still just KO this Mon that's faster than everything on my team, right? You know what I could also consider is... Like, I could also consider breaking the Shukaberry here. But I could also just KO a Mon. Let's just KO a Mon. And then I think I just pivot this back out. But I think there's a pretty good chance that they also fake out Swampert here. I think that makes a lot of sense. And then we can figure out how we... Yeah, so we can fake out Swampert, yeah. We don't take very much, but yeah, that's what it is. Yep, that makes sense. I think my play now... I'm probably just going to lose my Eviolite. And I think it's just going to be how it is. So I think the play is... I almost want to, like, Icy Wind, Electro Web. Like, double speed control this turn. And then I just have a KO on something next turn. Alternatively, actually... no, I don't think that makes sense. I think it just makes sense for me to attack here. And then I think it makes sense to Electro Web also. Yeah, if I get the Tinkaton in range as well, then that's also pretty solid. Okay, losing my Assault Vest is a little rough, but I think honestly it's fine in range. God, that's great damage on it, actually. I guess it is Electro Web in terrain, right? Cool, we still got our Eviolite. We're still taking hits fairly well. We're picking up a KO. Now this does look like I'm in a range of Miraidon. And I'm starting to think that Miraidon might be Specs. You go Emboar. Okay, so there's the same 4 again. Actually, this seems kind of good for me, doesn't it? Because I think I Earth Power here, and I think I just Electro Web again. Like, let's get some more speed control. I think it makes some sense, potentially, for them to go for Terra Bug again here. Yep. That's almost certainly Terra Bug. But, like, just some good speed control off of this. We'll probably pick up a KO on Tinkaton. And then I'll be at 4B2, I think. So I'm kind of cool with this. Yep, I'm not going for protect again. Our Electroweb speed control is looking pretty solid. We might be able to KO a Tinkaton from this range. We'll have to see. The Shuka Berry might be able enough to save it, so we'll find out right here. Nope. Ah, just barely. That's okay. So it depends on what they decide to target here. I think either Mon makes sense. Go for you. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's actually completely fine. Because I think now I can... I can go here, I think, and the interesting one is, what is my play now? So I saw that I could do a fair amount of damage, but it's like, you know what, I think this is my chance to Sword Stance. I think I Sword Stance and Electroweb. Yeah, let's do that. Because if I can get an SD off, then our Extreme Speed is gonna do tons of damage from Rhydon, and we for sure will pick up the KO on it more, just because I saw how much damage it did last time. Can you protect? Oh, that's probably great. That's so good. that's probably best case scenario for me. Because we pick up a KO and we get a Sword Stance off. And now on this turn, Miraidon comes in, I've got a Sword Stance off. I can go... Do I still have my Eviolite? It probably doesn't matter. I'm probably low enough that most attacks are going to KO. But I think now I'm looking at... Yeah, I think now I'm just looking at damage on Miraidon. I could protect here. Does it make sense for me to protect on this? I don't think so. I think I want to Dragon Ascent this, though. Yeah, I'm going to Dragon Ascent here. And I'm going to try to go for Electroweb. If I can get the Electroweb off, I can. Okay, that's pretty big. Then now Zacian will outspeed the Miraidon, which is perfect. Our Dragon Ascent should KO Emboar even through the Koba Berry, because we've gotten this Sword Stance off. If this doesn't KO, like, I've screwed things up royally, but I'm pretty sure we saw from the other game that it did. And then somehow I still had Tinkaton on here. I don't know why. And now I just have Extreme Speed, I think. I have Extreme Speed, and then in the back I have Power Herb. I have Power Herb Dig. Oh my god, this is gonna be so hype. Okay, I think I just protect on this one. Let's Volt Switch. It just has no chance of missing. Oh, I should really Electrode again. Yeah, I should really Electrode again. Yep, that's fine. So we'll lose Electabuzz, but I just want the free swap without taking damage on them. And then I'll just go Power Herb Dig, and we'll go Extreme Speed, and that should be enough. And both these mons don't have these moves don't have a chance of missing, so that's also really nice. Like, I don't have to rely on play rough hitting, which is, yeah, that could potentially be a problem. So yeah, we go Extreme Speed. We go Dig, and Dig is probably going to be the move that picks up the KO, and that is hype right there. Let's see it happen. Oh my god, I almost just straight up KO'd Miraidon. Yo, what? That was crazy. Freaking Rayquaza does so much damage. But Dig picks up the final KO. So hype. I'm so excited about that. That was some true. That was some true. I love it. I just love it. I don't know what else to say. I'm excited. That was great. Anyway, if you'd like to see some more of our content, whether it is VGC or singles, definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one.